So guys, things continue to pop down to the south. Just keep keeping an eye on things, and more continues to develop. So this is again along the southern edges of the forecast area. So this just may not affect you if you're up to the north, but if you know people down in these areas, feel free to give them an alert. And this is what is going on down there right now. I want to take you down here to Neosho, where we now have a tornado warning. We're going to read this together, but this is where this covers. I'm looking at Neosho, Granby, Ritchie. And so, areas that I am seeing more specifically now that I'm concerned with are Monarch Springs, Newtonia, Stark City, Granby, Ritchie. And again, this is headed off toward the northeast, but this is a tornado warning. Let's go ahead and read this. I think it's just radar indicated rotation. We'll check and see what we see here on our end in just a second until 9 a.m. That is, yeah, this is this one until 9 a.m. At 8:29, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Neosho, moving east at 50 miles an hour. So this has some really strong wind gusts. Off camera a little bit ago, I was seeing reports of a 70-mile per hour wind gust. So that'd be a storm spotter estimation, at least, just on the western side of this. And so this is now, like I say, let's get a little bit more into this area in case you have concerns down here. I'm looking at Granby, Granby City, Ritchie, headed over towards Center Point, JJ Highway up here in the corner of this, up and picking up Wentworth. You are under a tornado warning for the next 24 minutes in this area. So then what has happened, by the way, let me go ahead and take the radar off here for just a second, and I can show you that this severe thunderstorm warning has now been kicked out, and that is to this area. Obviously, with all of this tracking this way, I'm looking at Monette, Verona, Marionville, Billings, Hurley, Crane, Purdy. You are all now under a severe thunderstorm warning with up to 1 inch hail. We have seen plenty of that. Small hail to penny-sized hail, up to possibly quarter-sized hail, with a caution for wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. And this goes for the next 53 minutes. And so this will go till about, what, 8:20 this morning down in this area. So those are the statements that are out right now. Let's go ahead and put radar back on, and we can take a look at exactly what we're seeing right now. There we go. So again, in our warned area, let's go ahead and take a look at velocity and see what we might see for rotation. Again, this is between sweeps, really hard to be for sure. So at least on base, I'm not seeing anything that's making me too excited right now. I think they're right to warn it. We can subtract the forward motion of the storm. So a few minutes ago, while I was just getting ready to hop on, I could see probably why that they warned this area. So I don't think I'm seeing anything right now that would indicate that something has dropped down. But again, just between sweeps, be a little bit tough. I'm looking for one particular measure here to look a little further, but yeah, so this is definitely an area we're going to keep paying attention. This is now a tornado warned area if you're just hopping on. I'll try and watch comments here for a few minutes too and see if anybody has specific areas or specific questions. We can go out and look up towards Joplin, Carthage. You guys are still severe thunderstorm warned for the next 22 minutes. And just because you're not in the tornado, this storm that is just finishing up with Webb City headed over toward Carthage. I mean, this is one heck of a little storm this morning. This is the one that kicked up. What's behind it right now? Here is 1 inch hail. And up here, I think that's going to be more 1 inch hail. Yeah. And like I say, east at 45 miles per hour, producing 1 inch hail. There's the overall track. This has turned a little bit east and not so much north anymore. So I'm looking up now just north of Carthage. I bet you're getting some pounding hail right now and heavy downpours just to the north and east of Carthage. I'm looking out around Maxville, right? But this is the overall track of this particular storm, picking up now a little bit more east. So if you're out around BB Highway, the section of BB Highway that runs south of N, looks like to me. You are in, you might want to get out of the way of this for about the next 30 minutes if you can. Headed off towards Maple Grove, looks to be in the path of that. So what have they kicked out now? This is a new severe thunderstorm warning, not surprising at all, off of this cell that is now pummeling Carthage pretty good. So this is going to pick up Lockwood, Greenfield, Dadeville, Everton, Nothing happening there yet, just starting to rain. You're going to pick up some wind gusts here in about the next 5 to 10 minutes. But overall, this is tracking your direction. These have stayed strong. I'm really surprised what the hail core has hung together and then regenerated a little bit. Do you see that there between Joplin and Carthage? It fades out and then it picks back up. So you're having a rocking morning down there. This is about 8:40 this morning down in these southern areas. Let's go up a little bit further north and see. I mean, over on the Kansas side, looking at Independence, Parsons right now. I mean, you guys are just having heavy, heavy rainfall. There is lightning over towards the backside, but it's everything from moderate to heavy rainfall. That's all I'm seeing up and down the Kansas side. Not to leave you guys off, just don't have much going on in your neighborhood right now. Getting up into west central Missouri, et cetera, towards Harrisonville, Butler, Archie, Adrian, not too much happening right now. Probably going to be that way today. I think overall, this little cluster of storms got a little bit higher than the Storm Prediction Center put out in the outlook today, thinking this would more stay around Springfield. And so it's just popping up just a little bit higher. Maybe that's just my personal opinion, but so we will see some of this now clipping. Looks like just south of El Dorado Springs, right? Which wasn't really in the forecast for today, but hey, welcome to springtime and an unsettled weather pattern. That's what we're going to get. So if I keep going south of Eldo right now, I see strong heavy rainfall over Olympia, Pacetown, Osiris, Tingley. I see really heavy rainfall right now where just to the northwest of Jericho Springs. This is 97 highway coming into Jericho Springs. You don't need me to tell you what's going on down there right now. Stockton, it is coming your way in just a few minutes, but let's back out and look at the big picture one more time. So I'm down here around Carthage, where it's just finishing up with the heaviest of rainfall. But man, it's been busy. So if anybody's got pictures of what's happened down there in the last little bit, I'd appreciate that. Well, show us what's going on in your neck of the woods. I bet this is a strong gust front. Let's check this out. Out in front, you're going to see winds pick up rather sharply from nothing to about 40 miles an hour at least when this gets to knocking on your door. So you will know when it does. Trust me for that. Let's look down here and see what's going on with our warned area. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's look at this cell right now and see what I think it might do next. So I think they're going to continue to watch this, right? I mean, this is going to have strong wind gusts. I'm not seeing rotation in it right now on radar, at least. So it'd be interesting to see what people see on the ground. It's low level, but I think they'll probably continue to watch this, and this tracks off to the north and the east. So I would just bet you, I don't know if the tornado warning will kick out, but I bet this stays severe warned for thunderstorm activity, probably picking up. So there's a town that's fun to say when you're live, Yonkerville. I know it's the first time I've ever said that or known anything about it. Yonkerville. Well, good morning to you folks. You have a severe thunderstorm headed your way and may get tornado warned also. So heads up to you in that area. Also Monette. So I'm looking along 60 highway. I want to say it one more time. Yonkerville, 60 highway over toward Monette. These are all areas that we need to pay attention for about the next 30, 40 minutes, folks. So I'm going to hop off the stream. Some work obligations. Everybody's got to work. So I'll try and keep an eye on it as best I can. That's what's going on down south. And like I say, let me put this in motion one more time before I leave and show you this trends off to the north and the east. So depending on what your warning is, these are very heavy downpours. They have had up to around penny-size hail. They're cautioned for quarter-size hail, strong wind gusts, and I think this is going to take us through about the next hour or so down here to the east. Back on the back side of that, I'm just looking for moderate to heavy rain, but it's going to be a cloudy day, plenty of lightning and thunder for your morning as this all moves through. So I'll try and keep an eye on it as best I can. Appreciate everybody joining me this morning. If you're in the path of this, just take it slow and easy today. Just stay out of the way for an hour or so. Probably can move on.